People, at this point, I can't rant. I can't be angry. I just cannot do anything at this moment because I'm in so much pain, but not anymore because this club has already broken me time and time and time again. Time and time again. Five Premier League games without to win. Five Premier League games without scoring a goal. As you can see on the screen, 3-0 Brighton. If you guys watch my Premier predictions earlier today, I said 3-0 Brighton. So the only thing I'm happy about a little bit is I got my score prediction spot on 3-0. That's the only thing I'm happy about. So I at least got 3 points. At least I got 3 points. So that's a good thing. But in terms of Chelsea Football Club, we are clueless. We're embarrassing. We're a joke. And we are a disgrace. Today, we easily got battered by Brighton. And we took players of Brighton, by the way. Sanchez, Kukurea, Levi Colwell, Caicedo, João Pedro, Bonanotte, who, by the way, we got a loan for Brighton, yeah? And we decided to let him go on loan to Leeds United and to have him played for Leeds. So that's another one. Who also we're going to take over Brighton? Baleba? Danny Welbeck? Matoma? Who knows? All I know is that no matter how many times we try to take players of Brighton, we are still in the same situation over and over and over again. So, to the Chelsea fans that said to me 2 seasons ago when I said we got the worst owners, guess what they called me? You're a fake fan. You're delusional. That's the worst take I've ever heard. You're no Chelsea fan. You're negative. You're this and that. Look at where we are now. We are now in 7th place because Brighton are now 2 points above us. And by the way, Sky Sports, yeah, when we were 1-0 up, one of the Sky Sports commentators said this. 2 months ago, Chelsea were 13 points above Tottenham. 13 points. Now Brighton are 2 points above us in 6th place. And we're lucky last weekend that we were still in 6th. But not anymore today because we're now in 7th. But guess what makes it even better, people? Chelsea, by the end of game week 34, could be 11th because Bournemouth have got Leeds tomorrow. If the Chelsea win that game, they go above us because they're on 48 points. Yeah, let me just take a look at the Premier League table so you guys were able to understand what I mean. Yeah? So yeah, one sec. Let me just get this out real quick. Um, so yeah, look at this. Yeah? Bournemouth, they beat Leeds United, they go above us because they're on 48 points. Brentford, yeah, they win their game against Man United on Monday night. They go above us because they're on 48 points. Yeah, Everton, yeah. If Everton win their game against West Ham, they go above us because they're on 47 points. And finally, Sunderland. If Sunderland beat Nottingham Forest on Friday night, they go above us. So by the end of game week 34, potential Monday night, we could go from 7th to 11th. So when I said to you guys, yeah, that Chelsea have more chance of not getting European football than we are to gain Champions League football, your full time, I'm not speaking facts. I'm taking a piss. Like I'm talking rubbish. Well, now look, and we deserve. In fact, let me say this in a better way. The Chelsea owners deserve to be where they are. And the Chelsea fans that call me fake fan, delusional, this and that, they deserve to be in this mess as well. Because they do not realize the main problem at this club is the ownership. Yes, um, I don't like I don't hate Liam Senior, but I'm hating the fact what he's doing this us right now, which is play out from the back, you know, just try and different formations that didn't make any sense. Yeah, like we are simply awful. We're simply awful. But guess what, people? I've got some stats for you. Yeah, I've got some stats for you. Yeah, that I think you guys are gonna be enjoying. Yeah. So this is the first thing I said about 2 months ago. But here's another stat. The earliest we conceded a goal in the Premier League in more than 20 years. Yeah. And we conceded in the third minute, by the way. The third minute. The third minute. Sorry, guys. Let me just quickly text someone. Um, Let me just quickly text someone. So yeah, this was going to be a very quick video. Yeah, the earliest we can see the Premier League goal in more than 20 years. That's another bad record that Limassol has broken. Yeah, here's another one. Chelsea's 11 goals conceded from corners is the joint most in the Premier League season. Also 11 in 1994 to 95 season, with only West Ham doing it only 15 times, conceding more in the current campaign. Massive problem under Lehman Senior. Yeah, and here's another stat: 0.04 was our XG in the first half. Yeah, against Brighton was the lower they had in any of Enzo Maresca's 114 halves of Premier League football as Chelsea boss. So this tells you, yeah, why Lehman Senior didn't make any sense, and why cycling Enzo Maresca didn't also make any sense. Yeah, another one. Yeah. Yeah. And that, by the way, 0.04 was the lowest in the first half Premier League since January 2024 against Liverpool. And I remember that was under Pochettino. We lost 4-1 at Anfield. Yeah. Another stat. It has now been what used to be 431, but now it is 481 since Chelsea last scored a Premier League goal. And that was against um against Aston Villa, which also, by the way, we've won the Premier League game. Yeah, embarrassing. Yeah, this is Chelsea's longest one of Premier League games without a clean sheet, 12 times. Yeah, the biggest one so far is 1996 to 97 season, which is 13 times. And we are definitely going to do that because our next game, yeah, is our home to Forest. So we're not keeping a clean sheet in that game. So that's another record that is going to be breaking on early bank holiday Monday. Yeah. Another stat. This is the first time Chelsea have failed to have a shot in the opening 30 minutes of Premier League game this season. Yeah. First time. First time. Do you see Enzo Wesker in that conversation? No. Yeah? No. Also, this is the earliest Chelsea have conceded from a corner in the Premier League since Boxing Day in 2003. 23 years ago. 23 years ago. Or 22 and a half years ago, yeah? I've already read that one. Let me just see, yeah, if there's a stat, yeah, concerning about the 5 Premier League games. 1 second. Let me just see if there's any stats for this one. I want to see that one. Okay, look. Chelsea failed to have a shot on target in the Premier League game for the first time since February 2025, which is also 3-0 defeat against Brighton at the MX Stadium. But guess what? At least in that season, we got top four, won a trophy. So for me, this one is even worse. This one is even worse. Yeah. Look at this. 5 league losses without scoring in a row for Chelsea for the first time since 1912. 1912. This was before the World War began because it happened on the 28th of July 1914. So this happened 2 years before the World War began. This guys is getting worse and worse and worse. And this is why I have no words to speak. In terms of the game, we got absolutely battered from start to finish. Yeah? If it wasn't for Robert Sanchez, it could have been 7 or 8-0. Robert Sanchez, I listen, he played awful today, but at least I can say, yeah, Robert Sanchez, you kept the scoreline respectful. You kept it respectful. So you know what? You may have been awful, but you are going to be the only player that I'm going to give a high rating. The rest of you, you're not going to get anywhere above 3. It's either going to be 10, 20, or 30 out of 100, and that's it, including the manager and including the substitutions. Yeah, that is it. No Chelsea player played well today. Nobody. The defense was shocking, the midfield was shocking, and our attack is shocking. Yeah? When Garnacho came on, what did he do? Just as he always does. Cannot take on his man, cannot defend, cannot dribble, cannot make decision making. All he did today, every time he's on the ball, he's either he puts it out of play or he's offside. That's what he did when he came on in the second half. What a waste of money that is. The lap starts the game as he usually does. 0 shots, all these Wrestle people, another waste of money. Yeah? Neto, dangerous on the ball, but kind of makes his decision making awful this season. Yeah? Caicedo's been awful in this game, especially for the third goal. Where he mistimes for the second goal, when he mistimes the header, 2v1, they scored, 2 versus 1. Chalobah kept them on side. As soon as that happened, I said it's gonna be 2-0, and that's happened. For the first goal, yeah. In fact, at half time, we're lucky that it's 1-0, because it should have been 3-0. Yeah? Because Robert Sanchez made the save from that number 34. Yeah. And then when it comes, and this is why I hate Lemoussier's tactics when it comes to play from the back. Robert Sanchez was so lucky, yeah, so lucky that Chalobah cleared it. But again, it comes us from playing off from the back. Fofana passed it to Sanchez, then Sanchez passed it into Mente, straight thinking I still plays for Brighton. And then one of the Brighton players takes a shot and then Chalobah clears it. So it should have been at least 3-0, not 1-0. But I tell you guys, it's still going to be Brighton 3, Chelsea 0 at half time, because I know my team, and the only thing that will make me happy about today is my score prediction being correct, and that is it. In the second half, we brought off Fofana, bring on Garnacho, change to a back 4, but again, it still didn't work because the players are not playing for Liam Senior. The players are not playing for him. Yeah, you can tell by the faces. Every time we got to go down, a head's dropped, and there's no mentality. Absolutely nothing. It's embarrassing. Yeah, and the people I feel sorry for is the Chelsea fans. Yeah, I feel sorry for them because they tried to back the team. They tried to respond. Yeah, but during that game, how can you respond? How can Chelsea fans respond when they're watching that rubbish that they saw on the pitch from everybody, including the substitutions? How can they respond? Nobody. Yeah? Nobody. That's why I feel sorry for Chelsea fans. I travel all the way to the South Coast, spend all the money to watch that shit. It's embarrassing. Every Chelsea fan should be refunded after the day. Give them the money back. Because Chelsea fans does not deserve this. They simply don't. And I feel sorry for them. Yeah? The people that deserve criticism, yeah, is the players, the manager, and Ibali, because he was at the game. And look what he's doing throughout the game, just doing this. And that's what Limousin did as well. Did you not realize, yeah, that Limousin should have never been the manager, and you, Ibali, caused this mess? You have caused this. Bringing in money, sacking Enzo West and bringing him in. You have caused this, so it's your fault. It is your fault. Not the players, not the fans, not the manager. You have caused this. And let me tell you something, yeah? If Chelsea cannot get rid of these owners better do the right thing, say, you know what? We tried our best, we failed. I don't think we're going to take this club to the next level. So you know what? Let's just sell the club and back our bags. That's what they should be doing. Instead of Chelsea getting rid of you, you guys should be walking. You guys should be leaving. Pack your bags and leave because you have caused this. You have caused this. Yeah? Matoma today could have scored at least 3 or 4 goals. He was on it. Danny Welbeck. I told you guys about Danny Welbeck. As I said to you, as soon as Danny Welbeck comes on, he's gonna score. I look for the third goal. He scored. Chalba didn't stop the cross. Yeah, Danny Welbeck, had all the space. Caicedo and Sugo allowed him to score with that space. And all of the goals here, by the way, that Brighton has scored, it was just space, space. They played really good football. But what do we do today? Sideways, sideways, backwards, backwards, no decision, no energy, no heart, no fight, no decide. There is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Brighton deserved to win today. They dominated us from start to finish. They deserve to win. We deserve nothing. In fact, let me just take a look. Let me look at FootMob. I want to see, yeah, if you had any shots on target throughout this game today. Let me just have a look. Let me look at the stats. Let me look at the stats. Have we had any shots on target? No. Look at this. 0.2. Yeah. 3 shots, 0 on target. They had 7 on target. And that's why 3-0, yeah, flattered us. Because it should have been more than that. It should have been more than that. It's as simple as that. But people, I'm just fed up. I'm tired. I simply have no words. But we are rubbish. We are dreadful. We are embarrassing. We are a joke. And that Leeds game on Sunday, only God can do this, because all I can do is hope and pray to God that we can beat Leeds, because there's 100%, yeah, of me not backing this team, not being confident, and 100% backing Chelsea to lose that game. To lose that game, because we ain't beating Leeds. We ain't. Leeds are doing way better than Chelsea ever since we last won the Premier League game. It's as simple and fact as that. Like, I'm just done, man. I'm just done. Just the sooner this season ends, the better, because my club has broken me so many times, and I'm just fed up with it. I'm done. We're finished. Yeah, man. We're most likely to finish out of Europe than making European places. It's as simple as that. But people, let me know your thoughts and things in the comments down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Elijah here. And yeah, man, I'm out of fear. And one last thing, BlueCO out.